Again. Oh, I hit the wrong screen.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
I am dirty. Sitting right over there is the one, the only, my partner in crime, the POD himself.
Hey, Damian Cortez, man.
And sitting next to him's the idiot.
Seabiscuit.
No, nobody asked you, Seabiscuit. But
I mean, sure.
Listen, nobody asked you.
Oh, man.
I think I should get 2 blue lines tattooed on my arm.
I think what you
really?
should just get is you shutting your mouth.
Like these things are showing, and it looks pretty cool.
It does, don't it?
Don't you put a headband on your arm?
Yeah.
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 Seabiscuit looks like that type of dude that would do a dumb tattoo like that.
I
I
mean,
mean, at least I don't have any sports teams I don't like on my body.
I lost the bet. At least I'm a man.
Hey.
At least I don't get
my
pegged.
tattoos are choices, not
That's
bets.
what I said.
That's all I'm saying.
At least I don't get pegged.
Oh, man, speaking of tattoos, man, I'm sad, man, but I'm going this year. It's been a while, man. I think I'm going to give me some new
Well,
tattoos.
let's speak of that because we've been off for a while.
Yeah.
3 weeks now.
Yeah. No,
So-
Unfortunately,
I think
yeah.
it's
It's
4,
been 3
right?
weeks.
No, it's been 3. This would be 4 if we
This
wouldn't
would have
have
been
gone.
4.
All right,
So we're doing a late show.
Yeah.
So this is the uncensored version of the
But she gets the best
D.C.S. show. I'm dirty.
because we're gonna cuss.
That's Damien. And that's the idiot Seabiscuit.
Hey, man, you red over there, man. You got a real good tan, man.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I am peeling like a bitch.
Really?
That could
Yeah.
be from the monkey
Yeah.
diseases.
Shut up. We're gonna get to the monkey
Yeah,
disease
man.
here in a minute. So let's talk about it. I mean, we had a lot of stuff come up before we went on our cruise.
Yeah, man.
Like a lot of stuff, a lot of family stuff had come up.
Yeah. Life was a blur, man.
It was. Them 2 weeks before the cruise was just well, and then we had a lot of stuff with the XFL. We had
That too.
a lot of big news here at One Universal Production.
Yeah.
Definitely.
A lot of big news for us, and everybody, and we've always said we're all one family.
Definitely.
And that's another reason why we've been gone, because I've been doing the XFL stuff
Of course.
on Monday nights.
Of course.
So, so by the time that's done, I gotta, it's like 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Hey, we get here and we get what we can.
Right, yeah. So, but tonight there was no
Yeah, of
XFL
course.
thing, so, so that's why we weren't on for 2 weeks.
Yeah, but the reason why we're super unprofessional is just we getting back in the mix of things now.
Right, yeah. So this show
Yeah.
is going to be a little rough,
Yeah,
which
definitely.
we don't care.
Um,
But anyways, look, there he is. There's our little buddy Wyatt.
what up, Wyatt?
Hey, did you know while we were gone, our little buddy Wyatt had a major procedure on his back done?
Yes, it did.
I was aware of his mom mentioning it,
Yeah.
but I wasn't sure exactly when.
Right. So it was while we were gone,
Okay.
and apparently, if Tammy's listening, maybe she can call in because she knows how to call in.
Okay.
Wyatt was real nervous. It was with his feet and his back, but
Okay.
it wasn't until she mentioned me and you
Right.
that he calmed down
That's what's up.
and said, "All right," because she had mentioned, "Hey, Uncle Damien and Uncle Dirty would be like this," and he was like, "All right, let's do it."
Hey, man, I'm glad he rode with it, man.
Yeah. So to our boy Wyatt, we love you.
Yeah, definitely,
That's our
bro.
man. Wyatt's our boy.
That's my dude.
That's our little guy right there. Wyatt's our boy. So I'm glad he's doing better.
Definitely. Definitely.
We'll see him actually this Saturday
Okay, cool.
at Broadway.
Hey, come down, bro.
We have the big show. You know he's going to be there.
Yeah, I know, but still, I want to see him, man.
Right. We have the big show coming up. So it'd be cool. It'd be cool to see.
Yeah.
Because it was weird. So we went on our cruise
Right?
and we were gone.
Yeah.
And it was weird because, I'm always so attached to my phone
Yep.
with doing this and
Yeah.
doing
It
everything
was none
else
of that.
that we are always doing.
None of that.
But I didn't have my phone the entire time. And dude,
It was peaceful.
oh, there's Tammy. So Tammy, you know how to call in. Call in and fill us in on the story about Wyatt and how we were mentioned and we helped him. There's our girl Peggy.
Hey.
So for me it was really surreal
Yeah.
not being on the phone because it's one thing. I'm always doing something with One Universal,
Yeah.
or I'm doing something for the D.C.S. I'm doing something for MMWA,
Right.
One Nation, or the XFL.
Which is all one universal.
Well, I mean, yeah, but it's I'm doing stuff. So for me to not be on my phone
Right.
for an entire week
Yeah.
was unbelievable. I mean, it got to a point where we were on the cruise.
You also have 5 kids, so you're always on your phone.
Well, that's true, but we were on the cruise and we started playing a game. Where's Dirty Hats? Because they couldn't find me.
So this guy, he absolutely refused to believe. Like, so there's like a little package, like a $5 package per room, right? So one
It's per phone.
No, it's
Per phone.
no, it's not.
Yes, it was.
No,
bastard.
it wasn't.
Per phone.
Because my wife had it, and once I downloaded the app and everything like that, I
Per
was
phone.
fine. I didn't have to pay for it.
Per phone.
I was told it's only $5 per room.
Either way,
So
Per phone.
everybody's up here messaging everybody, keeping up with everybody. No one can ever find him. He's always in passing.
Here we go.
Somebody else is best like telling you what he's doing or where he's at or what's
All right,
going
so
on.
here's Tammy.
Hey guys.
What's
Hey
up?
Tammy, how you doing?
Hey, not much about you all.
Oh,
Well,
Best thing
I'm
we've ever
not
gotten
on
on the
my
phone.
deathbed anymore, so that's a good thing.
look
Well,
at you, looking for
shouldn't have gone playing with
sympathy.
the monkeys.
Yeah, yeah.
We're going to talk about that, but no, the reason why we had you call is, me and Damien were gone. We were out of town.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, hold on. Let me turn you up a little. Is that better? Can you hear
Okay.
me now? Okay.
All
Yeah.
right.
So we saw that you posted when we got back in that Wyatt had a procedure. And he was like all freaked out. And then you said that you mentioned mine and Damien's name, and that kind of helped him get through his procedure.
Yes. Yeah, I had a sleep study, and he does not like that. And he was, kind of nervous and didn't want to go through all of that. But I told him, how much, I told him, I go, just think about, Dirty and Damien. And then the nurse that was taking care of him was talking, and he was like, well, who am I? And so it's kind of cool. We got to fill in the nurse about you guys and MMWA. So it was really cool. It kind of helped Wyatt out and kept him calm. And
So
That's
the dude
cool.
was a
That's
little
great.
celebrity while he was getting his sleep study because everybody thought it was cool that he does these broadcasts and stuff.
That's what's up,
Yes.
man.
So,
That's what's up.
well,
man.
thank you for filling.
I'm glad he came out okay.
Right. So thank you for telling us. I wanted Damien to know.
Yeah.
So, but we will see you Saturday.
oh, yes, can't wait.
I know, right? It's going to be a good time.
As
And,
oh,
always.
yes.
As
And
always.
tell White he's not going to chop me. I'm not going to
No
allow
more
that.
chopping.
No more
You're not
chopping.
chopping. No more chopping Dirty.
I hear him in the background. You hear him in the background? Yeah.
Yeah.
No. All right, Tammy. Thank you for calling in. We appreciate
You're welcome.
All
All
right.
right, you're welcome.
it. Bye.
Right, you too. Bye-bye, guys.
Wow, we got a lot of people that joined in
I know.
tonight.
So, and Damien, me and you have always talked, like when we first started this, we're going on 4 years now
Yeah, I guess so.
together.
5.
Is it 5 years
See,
together?
I stopped counting.
I did too.
I just stopped counting.
Yeah, it's going on 5.
My
5.
adder up ain't always the same every
Right.
time.
But we always said we wanted to make some kind of impact in people's lives.
Mhm.
I mean, yeah.
And Wyatt's one of those prime examples. He's one of those little dudes that we've made that impact.
I think it's more vice versa. I think he's done more for us than we've actually done for him.
And to be honest, I would, and
Because he's just brought me aware to things and educated me on things that I never really thought about.
and I'd be glad you said that because I would have to agree with you. I think he's done more for me
Yeah,
just to see, us doing this and then how he looks up to us and, wants to do something like this.
yeah.
And then, so, I mean, yeah, he's brought a softer side to Dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
I
agree
ride
with
with
that.
Wyatt, man. I ride with Wyatt.
Yeah, so he's our man. He's our number one fan.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna see us. But he's gotta quit taking pictures with all these guys. Like that Frankie D bum,
Hey, man.
that
Hey,
Sid Howland bum.
hey. He the celebrity, not us, man. So
That's
you
true.
can't stop.
I mean,
people
they're
from
taking
wanting
pictures of
to-
him. I don't know.
Basically,
Yeah.
That's true. They are taking pictures with Wyatt because Wyatt is a celebrity.
basically.
So you're going to he's not taking pictures of them.
That's true. I didn't think of it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think of it that way.
And they're grunging it up upstairs.
They are, man. They are
Hey, jamming,
they
man.
are
I like
hillbillying
man.
it up there, ain't they?
Why would you say hillbilly? It actually sounds pretty good.
Here goes
though.
Keith Smith saying he is family, and you're right, he is family.
Definitely.
Wyatt is definitely family, and we love them. And I mean, we like everybody that we appreciate everybody that tunes in.
Okay, yeah.
And listen to our nonsense.
I mean, it is nonsensical sometimes.
Pretty much.
Right. So let's get to it.
The last episode before our break was very nonsensical.
Right. We're not Seabiscuit. Shut up. You actually have no room to talk anymore unless you're talking to.
I don't know, man. He's a person.
No, not anymore. He's not. Not
He's
anymore.
a person.
No.
I try to help you, but if you don't help yourself, then what
I
can
mean,
I do?
I mean, he's got the control of the board, so he's probably
That
coming
means
down.
nothing. That means nothing.
Hey, you know, it is somebody's birthday today. We have to give
Okay.
a special shout out to Vader, Tim West.
Have fun.
Seabiscuit, I know you wanted to sing happy birthday to him.
No, I did not.
You said
Happy
you were.
birthday, bro.
Yeah, happy birthday,
Happy
Vader.
life day, bro.
Happy life day. You get to live another day. Seabiscuit, you want to say something nice?
You were born today. Good job.
Damn. Hey. I wonder if there's like a doctor like who catches babies.
He catches baby, says,
Yeah.
good job, you were
Yeah,
born
hey,
today.
You know what? You like look at the parents and then look at the baby. You're fucked.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a good one.
You were born today.
Yeah, definitely. But man, this cruise though, like it was cool going to like all the different places.
It
like,
really was. So let's talk about the cruise. So
You mean rub it in my face? I need to go.
yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
fine,
That's
sure,
exactly
okay,
what we're
cool,
doing.
whatever.
Idiot, shut up.
you was there in spirit every time I lifted a cup.
That is true.
That's fair.
That is true. He was, wasn't he?
He's like, yeah, I gotta.
Especially this dude. So there's like a drinking pass, right? Like they only allow you like 15 drinks a day. He was maxing out. Like one day I know he did all 15 in a day. But he was maxing out at like 13 in a day.
Dude, I would have hit 15 a day.
Oh man.
If I'm paying for it, I'm
Oh,
getting
happy
it.
birthday to my father-in-law. It was his birthday yesterday.
Yeah, happy
Oh,
birthday.
okay, happy birthday.
So I wanted to say happy birthday to him.
Happy
Because,
birthday.
you know, he gave me my beautiful wife.
Truth.
All right, well, happy birthday to you, man. I've never met before, but it's cool because your daughter is all right. I like her.
She's cool.
So well, let's get back to the cruise. So, it really. So first and foremost, I want to say thank you to you, and thank you to your entire family for inviting us
Wow, man.
and accepting us.
Yeah, that's cool.
We thought it was really nice. I mean, there was the one night that me and you actually made a toast
Oh yeah, definitely.
to everybody, and I mean,
Oh
yes.
yeah. Because this motherfucker want to stand up and be like, oh, you know what? We're gonna make a toast, bro. We're gonna make a toast. I was like, we're gonna make a toast. So look like I wasn't even thinking about it. I'm just thinking he talking shit. So I'm talking to everybody else. He starts cleaning his little glass, stands up and says, "Hey, everybody, me and Damien are gonna make a toast." So now everybody's looking at him and they're looking at me, and I'm like, oh, fuck, "Okay, I guess we make a toast."
You're like
now."
this
And
cocksucker.
then anything he says, you have to stand by.
I don't know. That's right. You be cautious with what you say.
Yeah, right.
But I mean, it was cool though. It was still a good time. I mean, seeing him actually get along with like my grandma was crazy. Like they actually like love each other. She was looking out for him. So look, this bastard gets sick, right? She's making sure that he's taking his medicine and making sure he's hydrated, giving him blankets and shit. Like, oh, come on, man. Like ridiculous. But it was still a great time, man. It was fun.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, it was really nice, and I wanted to get up, you know, because me and Debbie had talked about it, that we wanted to say something nice to you guys and your entire family for inviting us, because they accepted us. The funny part is, yeah, I love my wife to death,
Yeah.
but you know, she grew up in the suburban of Chicago.
I don't
So-
know, man. Chicago still seems like a rough city.
No,
man.
not where she grew up. She grew up in the suburbs.
Yeah, where
All-
she grew up at
All white.
Chicks. Yeah.
We drove through there. I said, here's where Debbie lives.
She's
We
on the
drove through
same.
Homer
yeah,
Glen.
She's on the same
Yeah.
spot my stepmom's from.
Yeah, so like her entire school was, you know, white people and
Okay.
and all that. So for she was never really around black families like I was as a kid.
Yeah.
So it was a little weird, you know. It wasn't weird for her, but she was just like, it was a cruise, so she was there to have a good time. And you know how she is. She loves everybody. So she doesn't care. She loves everybody.
Okay, well, beyond all that shit, I'm glad that Debbie came and she enjoyed herself.
No, because it was funny because the first night we were there, we did the white party.
Okay, yeah.
So we all dressed in white.
For my cousin's birthday, yeah.
Right, yeah. So a few people leave and we're getting ready to take the picture.
Yeah, it was crazy because I was the flyest in the room.
Right, yeah. So
what did you wear a white tux?
No, I ain't wearing no white tux, but I was fly. He did
look sharp. He did look sharp.
Should have seen me, baby.
Yeah,
just taking pictures, man.
He did look sharp.
People take pictures for me. I don't take pictures.
Yeah, we don't take pictures.
Eventually, when I get pictures, I pass them along. I don't.
I get that.
So we we're getting ready to do the dinner, and we're all lining up. And Damien's grandma and his grandpa, grandma and grandpa, were getting a chair for him to sit down. I'm getting ready to get in the picture. Debbie goes, "Oh, we're not getting in the picture." So grandma goes, "Girl, you better get your ass in this picture." She goes, "You family."
Hey.
Debbie goes, "No, I don't want to." She goes, "Don't make me tell you again." I said, and I told Debbie, I'm like, "Let me tell you something about an older black lady." So she tells you once, you better, or that cane's going right up your ass.
I was like, then she gets that switch.
I told y'all to come on, man. It was what it was, right. Man. We was rocking. We were a unit, man.
So it was great, and it was just we all had a great time.
I like how I got everybody to start calling the baby. Yeah,
nobody was calling the baby by her real name. It was baby. Yeah, Mom. Even Grandma.
Yeah.
Grandma's calling her baby.
Look, her mom got pissed off. She's like, "You got to stop this."
Hey, Wyatt.
Okay? You got to stop. You got everybody calling my daughter baby. It's not her name. I'm like, look, it's not my fault they listen to me.
Right.
It's going to be her nickname for the rest of her life now.
Yeah, of course.
She is the cutest little thing, though. She is cute as... And I will tell you this. Listen, this big bastard over here may act like he's all big and tough, and you should see him around the baby.
Yeah, man, because I got to look out for baby.
Don't
nobody look out for baby like I look out for baby.
He is the biggest softy. Like, we were standing there.
Man, because I got to get baby ready for the world, man. Everybody be like, "Oh, baby, you so cute. You so pretty," and all that. And then she just suck it up, man. She just go for it.
And you're just like, "No, you ain't that pretty."
And no, he didn't pay my wage.
I don't say that, but, it's, like... Hey, it's real life, baby. I mean, that's basically how it go. But
it was funny to watch him.
I hold baby down.
I've never seen anyone do that, so that's just funny to me.
I was saying I hold baby down.
Right.
Man.
So they're getting their picture taken. Him and his lovely wife Chanel are getting their picture taken. Right. And baby's on the other side of the little walkway, and she's just screaming and yelling, reaching for them. And he goes, "Put baby down." So they put her down, and she just walks.
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
Well, just to see. No, it's funny because you've seen me. You guys have both seen me around my kids.
Right.
It's funny to see that's how he is. And so, like, me and Debbie were sitting there talking. She goes, "Oh my God!" She goes, "They would make the perfect parents."
I guess, man. But look,
it was just the way they were treating her and the way they were loving on her.
Nah, man, I don't know nothing about all that. All I'm saying is, I be trying to be real with baby and let her know that the world is real. They don't like you for real. They saying that you pretty. They like you now, baby.
They're saying that you pretty, but you ugly.
Well, I ain't gonna tell the baby that she ugly, man. But
Jesus, Seabiscuit, it's a
your heart is cold,
year-old
man.
child. You dirty
I'm
bastard.
making a joke. I'm not being serious.
No, you weren't being serious.
I've never seen baby.
What an asshole.
But so like other stuff was popping off too, man. Like,
well, our first night was at sea.
Yeah.
Which that was cool.
That was cool because we just got.
It was a cruise,
roam the ship or whatnot.
Right. Yeah.
That was cool. Hey, I ended up having a problem at like the casino, man. Like, I was having the baddest luck. Like, I'm not a risk taker when it comes to money. Like, I like, definite, like, sure things. Like, okay, if I could buy something, right, let me get that right now and just be done with it. But it was crazy. It was like this little machine where you could win like 25, like 100.
Yeah.
And it seemed real easy. But it wasn't, man.
Nope.
And it was pissing me off, man. I think I lost like maybe like, because I'm not a risk taker, so I think I lost like $60. So I was really hurt because like I lost $60. And everybody be like, "Oh man, that ain't no money. That ain't no money." And then all of a sudden, my wife comes out of nowhere and like, "Hey,
I dropped you.
I won $300.
She just won She
coin dropped.
Listen, every time she sat down, every time she sat down at a machine,
she was winning.
Boop wins every time.
Yeah, she was coin dropping.
I think it got to be
How's
a balance
the Ninja
thing.
doing?
Shamar?
No, Ninja.
Oh well.
Nah, his little cousin. Good, cool.
The one that would pop up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Everyone has one in their family.
No, man, it's like this is like creepy, man. Like
that's
you'll
be a postman. He be moving
like
fast
you'll be
all
at
day.
one end of the boat, and you'll see Shamar at the same end, and then 2 minutes later, you're at a whole nother section of the boat, and there's Shamar just out of nowhere.
And he been there before you got there.
Yeah,
He was like, "Hey,
like
when
how
you
the
guys
fuck
get
you get
here?"
here so fast,
Hey,
man?
moving.
Yeah,
But,
it was crazy.
Like different places. Like we went to Grand Turk. That was cool. I like
Grand
that.
Turk was really, really cool.
I like that a lot.
I've never been on a cruise, so I don't even know what any of this is like.
Man, you got to go on a cruise.
Well,
man.
our first trip was the Grand Turk.
I'm kind of scared of the ocean, so.
Man, hey, like I told this bastard when he was sitting up for tour. Oh, I'm scared, man. Oh, this water.
What's up, Willie?
This water. Then when we got on the boat, he completely forgot he was in water.
You'd I be staying
I
like
became a
towards the
celebrity
middle
on that
of the
boat,
boat.
though, didn't I?
Yeah, because you was talking to everybody like a bird. Like every.
I mean, I'd be doing the same thing.
I mean, it's cool.
No,
like,
there's a reason why I became a celebrity.
this dude.
You talk about XFLSTL?
No, well,
No.
we'll talk about that because that happened to us.
But what else? I don't know.
Karaoke.
This dude, yeah. Like everybody was knowing him from karaoke.
Well, he was
man.
drinking, so of course they were.
Yeah, he was trying to get me to go. I wasn't going. I'd rather be in the hot tub or doing something.
I'd be the guy in the audience screaming "Freebird" at him.
No, because see, so we get it. We had the Havana area.
Yeah.
Okay, first night's karaoke. I'm like, oh, we got to do karaoke.
Mm-hmm.
So now this is like, it's just a big group of people. So there were some blacks, some Mexicans, white people, and all
There were a
this.
bunch of people in a room.
Yeah,
Okay,
man.
I get
a
it.
bunch of people, man.
Yeah, so they started hearing the Baby Got Back. They started.
Why their nationality matters is beyond me.
I'm getting ready to tell you.
Okay.
So they start hearing Baby Got Back. So then certain groups of people are like, oh, no, he ain't going to know this shit. He ain't going to do this. Oh, no.
I know all the words to that.
Are you sure you know all the words?
No, not like this motherfucker.
You sure you know
Probably
all
not
the
like
words?
him, no.
Nah, he got the whole crowd rocking to it, man.
So it starts, and I just go.
He
And
knows all the words and the inflection. That's the difference. Like I know the words, and I'd sound really dull with it, but he
got
knows the
whole crowd
inflection.
rocking
Like he's
with
like,
it, bro. It was, no, like
Baby
to the
got
whole point,
back.
like the little host, like the little dude that was hosting it. Dirty got so into it. Dude started dancing for him. Like he started fanning himself and shit. I was like, wow. Like, hey, for real, man. He had the whole building going. I give it to him.
Yeah.
I give it to him. Dirty rocked the crowd that night.
So anytime I'd go in to do the karaoke, they were like, oh, are you going to do Baby Got Back? I'd be like, yeah, I might. And then I'd do it.
I'm all
And then
right.
everybody would just go crazy when I would do it.
and then you should do all the small things because he's got a small
Well, because
thing.
it was funny because I changed certain words. You know, like there's a part where he says, my anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun.
Yeah.
You just use side bends or sit-ups, but please don't lose that butt. Some knuckles to play that hard roll and tell you the butt ain't gold when they toss it and leave it. And I pull up quick to retrieve it. So I can keep going if you want.
Yeah, you
So
sweat,
anyways-
you wet, you going like a turbo jet.
He knows the words.
Yeah. So when it comes to the anaconda part, I go, my little anaconda don't want none. So everybody would lose it there. And then like when it would go, dial 1-900 Mix-a-Lot, I would always say where we're at. So I would like dial 1-900 Havana Bar and kick those nasty thoughts. People lost it there. I said dial 1-900 Carnival Horizon and kick those nasty thoughts. People would lose it. So I would change different things. And so on the last night there was
I would hate it after the second night.
because we get in there.
Hey, nah, man. People was actually wanting to see this dude perform.
Yeah,
man.
so
Oh, I'm sure.
So one night we get in there, it's the later night, and
But I know
there's
him.
like 200 people in this place, and we walk in, and I'm sitting there, and the girl goes, she goes, hey, are you gonna sing "Baby Got Back"? And I'm like, I will if nobody sung it. So then all these people are like, you singing tonight? And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do it.
So you're just a karaoke every night.
Hey, man, he
Not
brought the
every
schemes
night.
out of everybody, man. They just wanted to see him so they could be schemes, man.
So like the last night of karaoke, I do "Baby Got Back." So like I said, there's like 200 people, and
So-
at the one part it says,
We know to pack hammer pants for the next cruise.
Right, yeah, exactly. I do know that song too. You can't touch this. But there's that part where it says, little in the middle, but she got much back.
Yeah.
So I would say, instead of that, I would say, yeah, ask me about El Maguey's. I'd get that place rocking too. You're right, Joe. Joe, you could call
El
in. You know how to
Maguey.
call in. El Maguey's, it was a bar that we would go to.
I mean, it's also an establishment that's throughout St. Louis. So.
Right, but we'd go to the one in South County.
Oh.
So I would go little in the middle, but she got much back, and I tell everybody everybody say, whoop, there it is. So the first time I do it, and then after I started doing it, the entire place is screaming this at me. So I would get off the stage and I would be bum rushed with all these people. Then they were all touching me, and I was like, "Why are they all touching me?"
And then he ended it with, "Hey, check me out, XFLSTL, One News First Productions. Thank you."
He loved it because he kept going back. He got addicted to it.
I do love karaoke.
Well, yes, he loves being in front of stage. Look, he does every show on our network.
Hey,
I do love karaoke.
Hey, but
this is a great time to plug the rest of the shows on the network.
I don't know about that. Mine might not have been exciting, but my shit was dodgeball, man.
Oh, this dude's a beast.
I went after dodgeball. They started calling me Matrix because couldn't nobody touch me. I enjoyed it. It was fun.
I worked at a summer camp for 14 years.
No, I don't care about that. These are all grown ass people playing dodgeball.
Right?
Bro.
Yeah, exactly.
It was live.
Yeah, we used to stay after it and play all of us counselors.
But let's really talk about it. So our first night we stayed in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah,
we were out till like 2 a.m.
Yeah, yeah.
Walking the strip of Fort Lauderdale,
smoking cigars.
And the thing that sucked is
cigars.
The thing that sucked is there was a tropical storm coming in.
I know.
So it
that
was
wind
windy
was
as
crazy.
shit. So like the sand just
was
beating
whooping
the
our ass,
shit
man.
out of us.
I got sand like embedded in my
Yes.
arm.
Mhm.
It was crazy. I never experienced that before.
What cigars are you smoking?
I smoked a Dominican.
I ended up doing like a Monte Cristo.
Yeah, you did the Monte Cristo.
A Cohiba. I did another one that tasted like some kind of coffee. Like I did a couple.
Was it a Java? Was it Rocky Patel Java?
I don't know.
No, he smoked a Cuban.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, those are good.
Yeah,
I mean, they're worth
really
it.
good.
Yeah,
I've had probably 3 or 4, and they're worth
it. Was
it.
live, man.
Right? But, yeah.
No. So wait, the first place we went to was Grand.
Oh, here you go.
And then after that, we went to La Roma in the Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
That place was nice too.
So here, Joe wants to say something. So we're talking about El Maguey's, me doing karaoke. This was for one of our Halloween events.
Yeah.
So we did a costume party, right?
Yeah.
So I dressed up as Party Boy from Jackass.
Oh,
You know, the guy that wears the gold thong. So I had like this purple outfit over me all night. So everybody was like thinking I was like that cheap generic pimp costume you buy at the Halloween store.
Yeah, I used to have
on,
one.
just as a youth. So as I'm doing Baby Got Back, I get halfway through it, rip it off, and I'm running around this establishment in this fucking golden thong, dancing like Party Boy as I'm singing Baby Got Back.
Oh my goodness.
And then there was another time. Oh, I'm sure there's pictures. There's pictures somewhere.
Oh God.
And then
another
time I lost the bet. So I shaved my head straight down the middle, like Gallagher, you know? So all I had was the hair on the sides of my head.
Wow.
And none right in the middle. And I had a hat on. And I was doing a song and I started headbanging. And I threw my hat off and everybody went crazy because they're like, oh my God, what happened? Because, here I am.
You are now the opposite of that. Yeah.
What the fuck, man?
But let's talk about Grand Turk.
Okay.
Because we really didn't do a
Was it
lot of the
grand?
excursion together.
No, like I told you, like, because you was like, oh yeah, we're gonna do that, and I kept telling him, I was like, look, a cruise is kind of not what you think.
Right, you're like, dude,
be.
we might never see each other.
I was like,
on
we
these
may
excursions.
see each other, we may not. Like it just depends on how you feel and what's going on that day. And like a lot of it was just me really just catching up with my wife, man.
Right, yeah.
Because we just all
That's
so
how it
busy.
is with me and Debbie.
We just
caught
really
up with
hung
each
out
other.
and had a good time, man. It was awesome.
So on Grand Turk, what did you guys do? Tell everybody what you did. Which, first of all, Grand Turk, absolutely beautiful.
It is, but I'm trying
Joe, I do need to talk to you about something. I do need to get that equipment from you sooner than later. I have a big thing. I'll talk about it.
Unprofessional, professional show you'll ever be a part of. If you're listening to this, it's your fault, not ours.
Right, exactly. So what did you guys do in Grand Turk? I mean, absolutely
we mostly
beautiful country.
Yeah, we mostly took a ride around the towns and toured everything. But Grand Turk was mostly just stores.
Right. Yeah, it was more
So
touristy.
yeah, so we just walked around there and like looked at a lot of the stores and
Right.
everything like that. It was nice. It
Yeah.
was nice. It was a lot of drunk ass people
a
out
lot
there.
of drunk people.
It
at
was,
the Grand
but
Church.
what was crazy? It was a lot of drunk people, but it was still a lot of kids around. So it's like watching all these
Well, had the
big,
Jimmy Buffett.
yeah.
Had the Jimmy Buffett Margaritaville there.
Margaritaville.
Hey, man, people
I've seen
was
your
going
pictures from there.
crazy.
Yeah, and it was amazing how everybody got along.
Yeah, man.
Nobody fought.
Man, didn't nobody pay no money to be involved in no bullshit.
Right, exactly. But you get here in
If
America.
I'm on a cruise, I'm not fighting. I
No,
just
but
paid
you like
crap ton of
no.
money.
It was weird because it was such a very diverse group of people. Because our cruise was actually, I found out later, was like the LGBT community cruise.
I didn't know nothing about it.
Yeah, well, I didn't either until we were there, and you just saw nothing but gay couples everywhere. But it was like nobody even cared. Nobody argued. Everybody was talking.
Because everybody was on vacation. Ain't nobody pay for that bullshit.
I know, but
Like,
you come back to America and everybody's like, I hate everybody.
man, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna say this, man. Going to these places and seeing like these different, like just towns.
I'm
and
very
Yeah.
I'm just
villages
confused by that statement. Sorry, I'm still thinking about why would you think people would be fighting on that cruise? Like, I mean,
Okay, because here's why. In America, we hate everybody, right?
no. Not everyone hates everybody.
Okay, you know what I'm saying, right, bro?
And, yeah, I get what you're saying.
But
I mean, I get what you're saying,
No, dude,
but-
but like literally on here, it was like it didn't matter. Like you had people from other countries saying hi to you, where if you were in America, you would walk past them on the street, they wouldn't say a word to you.
Yeah,
They wouldn't say anything to you.
I mean,
I think that's because in that situation,
that's also vacation, like passerby stuff.
That's what
like
I'm
it's,
saying. Like in that setting, nobody is really thinking about. I think a lot of times when people do stuff like that, they're in their own world.
Right.
Maybe you're not speaking loud enough, but
Me not speaking loud enough.
I'm just saying there are some people who don't respond. But I think everybody was just genuinely there to have a good time.
Right.
Like if you bumped into somebody that was just being a dick, then 9 times out of 10, shit's
You're
not
like, I don't
going-
know how many times I'd be walking down the hallway because, you know, when you would get, some of them hallways would get really narrow. You
Yeah.
might bump into somebody or spill their drink and be like, oh man, I'm really sorry. And you're like, don't even worry about it, brother. Hey, how are you? What's your name? Where are you from? Blah, blah, blah.
well, yeah, that's
No, dude, like you do that in a bar here,
because people live here.
but you're missing.
No, I'm not missing the point. People live here, so they're like, "Oh, you might come back. I want to show you this now, so that you never do this to me
I
again."
just think it was a break, man. Just a break.
Right,
from
I
reality,
agree. And I
man.
thought it was absolutely.
Everybody enjoyed themselves.
Oh, Wyatt likes our shirt.
That's what's up. I enjoyed my damn self.
Look, how many times did we sit out there in that smoking section just talking to different types of people?
We did it a lot, man.
And nobody was judging anybody.
And then nobody cared about
Right.
no shit
Like
like
we
that,
were sitting
man.
there
We
playing
was just
Cards
chilling.
Against Humanity with 2 lesbians that were from Ohio. Or
No, they weren't.
yeah, they were. They were from Ohio.
Oh, you talking about the older couple?
Yeah, the
Oh,
2
okay.
older couple girls.
I wasn't over there for that one. I was over there with the German lady.
Yeah,
and,
well, they were left as you. They were getting
Yeah.
up right as you sat down because you took their place.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, it was just. It didn't matter. Like who you would talk to. It's just nobody cared.
Yeah.
Everybody was accepting of everybody.
Once again, I think it's because everybody paid to be on vacation and they
Maybe.
didn't care about that.
I just thought it was great.
like,
I just thought it was great
yeah, it
to
was.
see it.
I just
Because like we all looked out for each other. Like you get off on the boat,
yeah.
and then you would, you had to rush to get back, and everybody's like, "Oh, well, come on!" Because like you knew who was all on the cruise,
Yeah,
and they were like, "Hey, man, we got to hurry up and get back," and they were all looking out. for
because
each
after
other.
a while, you see everybody. You start to see everybody.
Right? Yeah.
You may not even know who they are, but you see them.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But so yeah, that was in Grand
What would
Turk,
happen if you don't get back on the boat?
you get
You're
left.
stuck where
You're
you're
left.
at,
and you hope you got your passport.
which I wouldn't mind being stuck in Aruba.
yeah,
Aruba. Oh God.
yeah.
We're gonna get to that because that was
Aruba was live.
Is that where he?
was-
Is that where he got sick?
no.
I don't know.
That was in Dominican.
Yeah, that was La Roma, but
La Roma.
that snuck up on him though.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Monday.
No.
Oh, you got sick down there,
I got sick while
And
I was
then-
on the boat.
and then you
Yeah,
But I was
came
just
back
drinking
Monday.
a lot of alcohol too. repressed.
So you were dehydrated as well. Okay, cool.
No, because ask him. Every time I had an alcoholic drink, I had a water in the hand.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean you weren't dehydrated.
I would drink my alcoholic drink, and I would drink a bottle of water right afterwards. After every single drink. There was not at one point where I was sloppy face drunk.
Oh, I believe that, but
Yeah.
I don't know. There was that one day where I was feeling pretty good.
The first day.
Yeah, because the first day I maxed out. Like 15.
so if you go past 15, you have to pay for yourself.
Nope, they won't serve you.
You can only have 15 a day.
Yeah. On your drink package.
Yeah. So if you get more than that, then they know somebody else giving you some, or you got.
Yeah. So what we did in the Grand Turk is we got off the boat, we started walking along the beach, and I did I saw the underwater scuba thing.
Yeah.
Like you're wanting to do, and that's what I thought was great because like when we went to Cabo, he's like you walk past that all inclusive resort, they're hounding you. Hey, you want this? You want this? You want this? You want this? Never once did I feel like that anywhere I went on this cruise. Not one time. So we went to Grand Turk. Guy comes up and I'm like, oh, I want to go over there to that bar. And she's like, oh man, you can't go over there. It was a shipwreck from the hurricane back in 07 in Grand Turks. He's like, you can't. The government shut it down. That's by the governor's house. Blah blah blah. And I'm like, oh man. He goes, but hey, look, we got all this. And I'm looking at it. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Then I saw snorkeling and stingrays.
Yeah,
like,
so he wanted to go be the crocodile hunter.
I was like, I want to do that.
I mean, if he was a crocodile hunter, he wouldn't be here today.
Am I here?
Yeah, I didn't mean that, but
I'm here.
I get that. I was making
So we did the stingrays. And
really
it's really
poorly
cool.
taste joke.
No, here's the cool part. Because you're swimming.
You got it.
I got it too, but it was a terrible joke. We're swimming, and all of a sudden, I'm seeing the surface of the water, and then nothing. Just deep blue, and I'm like, Debbie freaks out, starts beelining back from the boat, and all I'm thinking about is where's the big shark gonna come right out of the water and he hit me like a seal.
Hey, it was cool seeing the waters, man.
Wasn't it though?
Because each place, like its water was like a different color.
Yes.
And you could see like it had a different clarity to it.
Yes.
But
further out, you got the clear.
Aruba had the best water, man.
Oh, Aruba had the best water
it was
by
crystal
far.
Clear, man.
Crystal clear wasn't the word for it.
It's like looking in a spring water bottle that you're finna pull off the shelf in the store.
So this is what happens. So we go to La Roma.
yeah.
Now, you were impressed. You actually liked it.
Yeah. Like I enjoyed the people, man. I love the people. I love seeing them interact. But like, it's different because here, like in the United States, everybody, you have your job, you do what you do,
Right.
And you mostly think about yourself at home and everything else. You don't worry about what society does.
Yeah.
Where because we're tourists and because we took the train ride around there, because you're a tourist, all the people that live in that area, including the police and everybody like that, they all work together to make sure that you have a peaceful trip
Yes.
through the entire town to see everything because they want you to invest your money and spend your money. While people ride motorcycles and run along the train as well, trying to sell you things. Like, I thought it was cool because I've never seen that anywhere. Like at least not home. I've never seen like where the police, the people, the company that's running the tours, and everybody is just working hand in hand to make sure that everybody that's on this one train is comfortable and having a good time. I was impressed by that.
Yeah, it was unbelievable.
But I mean,
I was
that's
completely
so that way
impressed by
you
it.
go home, you tell people, hey, you should go on this cruise. They come back
Now,
and they get more money.
I wasn't quite as impressed with the Dominican as you were. I mean, it was cool
Yeah.
to see it.
Sick.
I mean, the one cool thing was seeing the oldest cathedral
Yeah.
in the Western Hemisphere.
I mean, I think it was all beautiful.
Wasn't that a
man.
monastery though, or was it just the cathedral?
Well, no, it was a cathedral and a monastery.
It's crazy because, like, if you look at, like, we have paved roads, and
Yeah.
regardless of what neighborhood, they all kind of look the same. Everything didn't have like a consistent pattern. Like,
Correct.
they were all their own individual things. Like, even their streets, that some of them were like kind of broken up and everything like that. it was still like completely clean, like no trash, no anything. Like,
speaking of it, one of the people, Jennifer, that we were on the cruise with, is actually watching the show tonight.
okay, that's cool. That's what's up.
So, I mean, I agree. I mean, the Dominican was cool.
Yeah,
Just to see it.
yeah.
Our cruise, our guy was great. His name was Melvin. Debbie kept calling him Belvin.
Who?
Belvin?
Belvin, because that's how she.
Who?
Belvin. That was our guy, because that was when we did the Monkey Land
Oh, okay, okay.
and all of that, right?
Yeah,
So he's telling us about the things that we're getting ready to do, right?
Yeah.
So there's this stuff called Mamba Wamba. I hear marijuana. So I'm like, wait, they're gonna give us marijuana?
it was the Mama Juana stuff.
Yeah, dude, that's some dangerous stuff. It's good. So here's what got me sick.
Monkeys.
Oh yeah, they're little fucking jackoffs is what they are, little bastards.
Okay,
I mean,
so
they
you
were
got
cute.
sick. You got sick.
Huh?
You got sick.
Because of these damn monkeys. I'm never doing it
Mosquitoes.
again.
So wait a minute. Is it the monkeys that got you sick? Because you sound like you were gonna say it was something else that started it.
I don't know. I think because when I was in the monkey land, I got bit by a mosquito.
I think you was sitting up there petting and kissing on the monkeys and shit.
I think
Well,
it was
okay,
the same thing.
So here is the picture of me with the monkey.
Yeah.
Then the little bastard's sitting there humping my ear.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Well, not in that one. He was picking my nose. He really wasn't, though.
You let him put his hand in your nose?
He didn't. It's just the way it looks.
Nah, you let him put his hand in your
I
nose.
did.
That's how
He
you got
let him
sick,
put his
man.
thing in his ear.
He's trying to be Crocodile Dundee and shit. You just wanted to experience everything.
But no, I mean, the Dominican Republic was cool.
Yeah, man. It was dope, man.
I mean, it's like you said, though, to see, we sit here and we complain about our life, but these people, they have it way worse than us.
You know what? It depends on perspective.
That's true. But
It
they're
depends.
loving life. They're loving it.
Like I said, it depends on perspective because you know the difference between like them and us. Like a lot of people in our country, because we see like a lot of like really nice, fancy, shiny things. Like we'll be like, oh, okay, this is what like something new and exciting is supposed to look like. Where they have what they have and they're dressing it up in ways that it makes it pretty to look at.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
It's dope, man.
And our guy was, every time he would say something, he's like, on our tour, it's going to be sensational, awesome, wow. And it was just the way he said it was really cool. So we watched how they made the Dominican coffee and how they made marijuana. So, I mean, it was really, really cool.
You meant Mamba Wamba?
No, marijuana.
Okay, cool.
I'm going
Either
with
way.
marijuana forever.
This dude.
But it's
I mean,
Mamba
marijuana
Wamba.
and Mamba Wamba are two different things.
Shut up, Seabiscuit. How do you know? Have you ever been out of the country?
No.
Then shut up.
What the hell, man?
I'm going to have it. I mean, it's true.
So then we went to Curacao. That's when I started getting
Yeah.
sick.
Went to
Hey,
Curacao?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Hey,
let
it
me
was
tell
pretty.
you.
Did you get
man.
some blue Curacao while you were there?
No,
Yeah,
didn't.
yeah, we got some.
Yeah, you did, right?
Yeah, we tried it.
Or
It
just
tastes
some-
like orange.
Yeah.
It tastes like orange.
I've put it in your drinks before.
I don't know that.
At
I don't know that. When did you give me a drink? You sneaking
our
drinks
show
on
at
me?
Crawl Daddies.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I don't either. But no,
I'm about to
Curacao
start
was
sniffing my glasses.
really cool.
Curacao
Yeah.
was great.
I loved it.
I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
alcohol.
They had like their gelato and stuff like that when
Yes.
we went on that tour. It was like really good. It was nice, man. We went to where were we at? I think that's where my sister ended up getting engaged at.
Yeah, she got okay. So
Yeah,
tell
on the
that
beach.
story.
Yeah, man. So dude, I guess originally his plan was to do it in Aruba. So
Right.
I'm like, okay, cool. But then like we got to the beach where we were, and he just really liked it. He's like, oh, it's the sunset and this.
Well, because now let's explain, because that was our later port. So we didn't get there till 1:30.
Yeah. So we were there in the evening. or
Right,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah. So we on the beach or whatnot, and he was like, yeah, I'm just gonna walk her down, and I'm gonna propose to her down there. And that. I was like, man, nah, man, forget that. Do it in front of everybody.
Right, yeah.
He was like, what? I was like, do it in front of everybody. What you gonna walk away for? I said, what you think she gonna remember more? You walking all the way down there where y'all gonna be by yourself and
Right.
you just gonna say what you say, or you say what you say and nobody can barely hear you. And then once one person goes, woo, everybody's going to go, woo.
Yep.
And he was just like, I need a drink for this. I say, if that's what you need, do what you got to do. But I got you, man. I'm telling you. So, he was talking to her. And, of course, like I told him, only she would really be able to hear what he was saying because the music was playing. And then when she was like, yes, I just went, woo. And then everybody on the damn beach went, woo. And they all started clapping for him at the same time. I said, she'll remember it forever.
Right.
You're welcome. Basically, you're welcome.
Yeah. So that was cool.
That was cool. Oh, and then who was it when we when we did the dinner?
Our white night. Yeah, let's get back to that. Our white night.
My aunt Sharonda
got engaged.
Yeah, she got engaged too, man. So it's like two.
And then if I have to hear that showtime.
So this dude was freaking out because they had these dancers that would come out like in the middle of dinner. And then they would get up on the bar and start dancing. And everything.
On the bar. And then they wouldn't wipe the bar down and people would sit there and eat.
Hey, he was losing it.
I'd lose it too.
Nasty bastard.
Oh, man.
Beat by my food. Fuck that.
I just loved it because he always had a view of it. And every time he saw it, he lost his damn mind.
You did it on purpose, too.
It was amazing.
It's what you did.
It was what it was, man. It was
Right.
what it was. But it was a great time, though.
It was. Now,
I just enjoyed the
part,
breaks,
though.
man.
Aruba.
Aruba was live,
Yeah.
man. Oh, my God, man. I would move to Aruba, bro. I would move to Aruba. Like, seriously, like, I would leave here and not think twice about anything.
Nope, it all.
Aruba is that nice, bro.
Aruba is, to even explain what Aruba is unreal. What Aruba is.
I would go and try to take Aruba over.
Well, I did the.
I'm laughing, but
we
I'm
did the
dead ass
UVTs.
serious.
UVTs.
Utility vehicle.
Yeah, he went outside and became a mud baby.
Oh yeah, yeah. Was going across the sand dunes of Aruba.
See, that's one thing I wish I would have did, man. But now I know, like, that's like some of that stuff. Like I was told, like it's cheaper if you get it once you get there.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
a lot of times, stuff like that is already bought up before you get
Well,
there.
now, here's the best part about it, though. So the place that we booked our thing through was actually a partner with Carnival.
Oh, okay.
So because I saw the guy, I saw the Aruba Adventure guy.
Yeah.
I saw another guy inside, and I'm like, "Hey, is that our guy?" Debbie's like, "No, he'll have a sign for us." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So, a big shout out to Lauren who's on here.
Okay. That's
While we were out of town, Laura ended up.
yeah,
falling
Laura, I
ill.
hope you feel better.
So I'm glad to see that she's doing better. I'm glad that she's doing fine.
Yeah, man, me too.
So we found out about that. So
Yeah, that's my lady. Man.
Yeah.
I got love for Laura.
she's a sweetheart.
Yes, she is.
So Aruba was cool because we went into the old gold mines
Okay, yeah.
that they had. I did cliff diving in Aruba.
That's dope. That's dope.
It was cool as shit.
I don't know, man. I just kept chilling, enjoying these beaches, these
Oh,
sunsets.
dude, it was crazy.
Got some reading in, some resting. And every time I woke up, hey, sorry, don't disrespect to the missus, but every time I woke up, she kept putting money in my hand. She's like, here, I want some money. Like,
That'd
I'm pretty
be
sure she
fantastic.
won close to almost $1,000.
Oh yeah, easily,
I'm pretty sure.
That'd be awesome.
easily.
And I felt so bad about losing $60.
Right. Now, you were talking about XFL, right?
Yeah.
So it's funny. We were doing me and Debbie were at a comedy show.
Yeah.
And we're sitting there, and you can't really smoke. The only place you can smoke is out on this one deck or in the casino.
Yeah.
So we're waiting for the show, and I'm like, hey, I'm going to go to the casino and smoke. She goes, okay. I come back to the casino. I come back to the comedy club, and she leans over. She goes, I think these girls behind us are talking about you. And I go, what do you mean? She goes, they saw your shirt. And they were like, hey, I think this is the guy from this show.
Pretty sure people can't hear you whisper.
Yes, they can, because I'm seeing it registering on the board.
Okay, cool.
So and I'm like, no. And she's like, yeah, I'm telling you. I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't believe you. So then I hear the one girl goes, "Oh my God, I really think that's him." And then she nudges me like that, and I just turn around and it's like, "Yeah," I said, "Yeah, that's me." And they're like, "Oh my God, that's so funny." So they're like, we watch your show. So they were watching our show before they seen my shirt. So they live over in Illinois.
He was cheesing out the whole crew.
So they
I've heard there was multiple incidents of this.
Yeah.
Well, then I was in the sports bar.
Yeah. That was pretty cool.
Listen,
that sports bar
I couldn't get this bastard to play Hold'em with me.
Nah, man.
What?
Nah. I told him, man, like, look, all right, so look, I always told him, like, I know it sounds weird, and I even tell my own people this, it sounds weird, but I don't play card games, man. And the only reason I think I've always never played card games is because my grandfather used to run like a gambling house, you know what I'm saying? And I used to see how people just reacted just playing.
Not even like drinking card games?
Nah, man.
I don't even play those.
Where you're gambling with your sobriety?
When it's drinking games, and me and my people was doing drinking games, okay, you gonna drink this and then do this.
Yeah, I don't even play card drinking games anymore.
They'd be like, okay, take a shot of this and then hit such and such push-ups. Oh, if you bring it back up, then you got to take another shot and then hit your set all over again. Like it.
Oh, you did drinking workouts?
Yeah, basically. Like,
I've done those too.
Yeah, they're not fun. They're not fun.
So
beers are sizing.
So I'm sitting in there watching the Cardinal game because it's the last 3 games of the season to see if the Cardinals
they're still in. So there.
Well, no, because when we were there, they still hadn't clinched yet.
True.
It was the last 3 games of the season.
Yeah.
Why do we even talk to them?
I was just letting people know the outcome of that game. Man. Okay.
We lost that game, by the way, because we didn't clinch until Sunday, and we'll talk about that too when we get off the boat because. That was another reason why we didn't broadcast Monday either.
Yeah, man. Everybody just came back kind of funky from that.
Right.
Man.
Well, and then my Facebook page got hacked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did in the middle. I got tons of messages from you.
So, anyways,
I knew it wasn't him.
I wish it was somebody.
It was in Spanish.
I know, right?
What?
Yeah.
No, seriously, the links and everything were all in Spanish.
So I'm sitting there. I didn't have my XFL shirt on. I had my Battlehawks hat on.
Yeah.
Watching a Cardinal game. This guy from Florissant walks up. He's like, "Hey man, what do you think about the Battlehawks?" I'm like, "Oh," I was like, "Yeah, man, I'm jacked about it." Not I wasn't saying, "Oh yeah, I do a show about it." I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I'm jacked about it. I'm excited." And blah blah. He's like, "Yeah, man, there's this show on Facebook that I watch," and I go, it's like it can't be the show. He goes, "Yeah, it's like XFL." So I go, XFL STL talk show. He's like, "Yeah, that dude Dirty and Arlington are really good."
Oh man, you crazy.
All right, no, I didn't have my hat on because we were just talking about Cardinal games.
Yeah.
Hey man, he was like a kid the whole trip, man. Every time somebody noticed him, he just ran up. Hey. I'm like, okay.
Hey, I run this company called When You
That's cool. We're on vacation. That's cool.
His brain's never on anything but this guy.
Which I can respect the husband.
So
man.
I'm sitting there. So I didn't have my hat on. I was just, we're talking. He's like, "Oh, so you're from St. Louis?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm in St. Peter's." He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm in Florissant." And she's like, "Well, what do you think of?"
Florissant's a great place, by the way.
Huh?
Just saying.
Florissant is a great place, man. I love Florissant.
Florissant, not born.
And he's like, "What do you think of the XFL?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's cool." And then he tells me, he's like, "Yeah." He goes, "There's this really good show," and he goes, "Yeah, that Dirty and Arlington are really great guys." And I was like, "Yeah, Arlington's my partner." I'm like, he goes, "You're Dirty." I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Oh my God, I watch your guys' show and blah, 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 blah." So then he just starts asking me all these questions, and I'm like, I tell you where to go, but you already know where to go. He's like, "Oh yeah, I already like the page and follow it."
What's up, man?
Because you're getting a tattoo.
Well, that's true. And I told him, he goes, and that's what he said. He goes, "So you get the tattoo?" I go, "Yeah, I got to get the tattoo because we have the followers." And he started laughing. He's like, "Oh, that's going to be cool." So if anybody out there knows any tattoo artist that would love to sponsor the Battlehawk tattoo that Dirty has to get,
I feel like you should get on your kneecap.
feel free to call us. I'm not getting on my kneecap.
I swear. Hey, that sound fucked up, but I'll put money in on that to see that shit, because that's fucked up. Hey,
Get on your kneecap.
You know what? You be the ultimate man then.
I am not getting on my kneecap.
Hey, you be the toughest. You be the toughest son of a bitch that ever lived.
But I could never question your toughness after that.
You be the toughest son of a bitch that ever lived.
Why would I get it on my kneecap?
Why would you?
Get on your kneecap with the same leg as the Blues?
No, if I get it, I'm getting it on the other leg.
That's fine. Get on your kneecap.
Oh man, I would love to see.
And then at the end of every game that we win
Oh,
or
God.
whatever, at the end of every Battlehawks game, you literally just give a knee to the camera.
That'd be interesting.
Hey, that's hilarious. I'm sorry. To me, that's
And
hilarious.
it's gonna hurt too.
It's gonna hurt like a
Ugh.
It's gonna hurt like a mother.
Hey, you gotta,
There ain't a lot of skin there.
just.
And a lot of skin there.
Oh shit! You gotta put your everything into it too. Like, ugh.
You saw me do that. Double
the
up.
camera.
Damn, man. I know people get tattoos on their legs, but I never thought about like a knee. Like
Think about the hamstring. Think of how bad that
I
one.
could, you know what? I
that
could call
one.
somebody.
I almost got one in Florida, man, but I ain't have enough time.
Like
we had to get
down
Right,
play,
yeah,
like
yeah. You're
down-
gonna get the one in Florida.
Yeah,
down
man.
here, right here. That would hurt way more than the
Where?
knee. Behind the knee would hurt way more than the
No, it
top.
doesn't. No, it doesn't.
But you have one back
Thinking
there.
about it's making my leg hurt. Like,
I think a lot of times it be in people's minds, depending on where the area is. But no, man, I almost got and I'm still gonna get it, man. So on my middle finger, I was gonna get maximum effort.
oh, I thought you were gonna get a mustache.
Nah, man, I was gonna get
Get a
maximum
hipster tat.
effort. But the dude was telling me that that it only like tattoos like that only last for a year.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, because you're consistently washing your hands, and
That's so
it
sad.
rubs
man.
the skin layers off over and over again until eventually you have nothing.
Oh,
Like your arms and stuff like this.
What's up,
The reason
motherfucker?
that
Hey, I
it
need you
doesn't
to come on
is
the
you
air
literally-
with us.
You don't wash it as much as you wash
I need you
your
to come
hands.
on the air. We were talking about tattoos. And
yeah.
well, hold on. All right. So you guys have all heard me talk about my boy French, right?
French.
French.
Yeah.
My boy Scott. All right. Can you
I
hear
mean,
us?
you have too many
Are
friends.
you
that
are you finna tell us about the tattoo on your leg again?
No. Now, I'm gonna pull up a picture of French. If there's anybody that's got more tattoos than any motherfucker I know in the world, more than you, Damien, it's
Only
probably
person I know that got way more than anybody I would know is probably my brother.
no. I don't know. Wait. Let me show you French. He's a freak. I love him. He's a freak.
Man, he not a freak, man. He's just a walking portrait, man.
Oh, he's a walking portrait, all right, aren't you, dude? French, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Aren't you a walking portrait?
Yeah, I'm a walking portrait. For Jesse Trainer from Self-Improvement Studios.
Yeah, see, there, you cheap plug. Hey, I lost a bet, so I need somebody to do a tattoo to sponsor my tattoo. You want to talk to Jesse and see if he'll sponsor it? Can you hear me?
Barely hear you, dude.
All right, hold
Well,
on.
you also weren't talking on your mic because I couldn't.
There you
hear
go.
either.
Can you hear me now? I'm trying to find a picture of you. Oh, here he is, right here. Here's one with him with a shit ton of tattoos. All right, so here he is, right here. Here's French with all of his tattoos.
I dream I had that
Oh
many
man,
tattoos, man.
that's
No. That's an old picture. That ain't nothing. This dude's got tattoos on his head.
that's what's up.
Don't you, dude?
Well, that's all of his photos.
Right, okay. See, here. I'll show you the one with him on his head right there.
That's dope.
All right, so French, we got a question.
What's up?
So we're talking about
dude.
tattoos.
That was a cool
Now,
tattoo.
I know you have a tattoo behind your leg, behind your kneecap.
Yeah.
Did that hurt?
Behind my kneecap?
Yeah.
No, right behind my kneecap. I mean, it's sensitive, but my shins hurt worse.
Oh,
So, I mean, literally, he's got them on his shins, everywhere.
I don't know. I just feel like that area would just fucking hurt.
Right here's the dude that's got, how many tattoos you got, French, in total?
Fuck, I don't know. I don't have just random tattoos. I have leg sleeves. I got sleeves. I got my head done, leg done, chest, back. The only pieces I'm missing is my right leg, the top thigh area, and the very top part of my head, and the middle of my stomach. That's it. Everything else is fully covered.
I mean, he's covered from head to
that's
toe.
what's up.
Like I said, I one day.
Right.
That's how I want to be. That's how I
You're already there.
Inspire me, bro. You inspire me, bro.
I mean, I want to be.
Damien says
too.
you inspire him, French.
Hey, man.
What's up?
Hey, man, because I think that's dope, man. Like, when I see people, like, with all their different artwork and everything.
He's got some nice
it
artwork.
inspired me to just get the rest of my stuff done, man.
He's got
It's
some
like,
good ones.
I think for me, it's just always finding, like, a good, consistent artist, man.
Now, all right, so French, I lost the bet, right?
You lost the bet.
I did. I lost another bet, and I have to get a tattoo.
Always loses a bet.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so they're wanting me to get the tattoo on my kneecap. How bad does that hurt?
Kneecap's not bad, bro. For real. Thanks, shit. That's pussy status.
Do it.
Where's the worst tattoo spot to get?
My worst tattoo spot to get,
Yeah.
the very, like, dude, you know I'm fully covered. You're probably not even pulling shit up on.
I know.
You probably, yeah, you probably even pulling shit up because I don't even update my social media shit. So I'm fully covered. My worst spot is honestly my throat.
Really?
That sucks.
And that's crazy. You're the first person I've ever heard say that. I usually hear people say, like, the armpit up under their arm, their ribs.
No, I'm just having like on my nerve right.
I got both my ribs are done. Both my ribs are done. That ain't shit.
Just having like this part of my chest where I was hitting my throat nerves. I couldn't breathe right.
So I'm trying to.
Armpits would be a little sensitive, but of all my shit that I'd have to say, and that's my neck, my head, everything, I would have to say the front of my shins, which I got little chicken bird bitch legs.
He
I
does.
got little bird legs, so my shins fucking hurt. That sucked. If you ever skateboarded or ever took a fucking bike peg to your shins, that's what it feels like the whole time. It sucks ass.
Them suck.
So I'd say my shins, my throat. Fuck.
Bike peg or two. His shins.
Ribs sucked. My ribs kind of sucked, but not that bad because black and gray wasn't color. So black and gray, you can get it done quicker than color. So I would have to say underneath your armpits, throat, and ribs if you're doing color.
Now here's a picture of him. Look right here. So now he's got clothes on, but it looks like he's got long sleeves on and long pants on, right? That's not. Those are tattoos.
No, see, your old man eyes see pants and long sleeves. We see this man, and we can honestly see his tattoos. They're very detailed.
Oh, he's got one sleeve. He's got one arm is all colored, and then the other arm is black and white.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, right?
Yeah, well, I'm half colored.
Yeah. So if there's anybody I know that knows where a tattoo's gonna hurt, it's gonna be him.
That's what's up.
So should I get the tattoo on my kneecap?
I think you should get it on his kneecap.
I think you should.
So what's your bet you lost? Where do you got to get it done?
So I have that XFL page, and I made a bet that I told
Not
everybody
talking on the mic.
if we could get to 1,000 people on the page, I would get a Battlehawks tattoo. Well, of course, we got to 1,000 fucking people on the
You're a
page.
little over 1,100 now. Aren't you?
So now I got to get a tattoo. We're at 1,900 total.
Oh, 19.
Yeah.
And that's skyrocketed in a week.
So now I got to get a tattoo of the Battlehawk logo. And now I'm looking for somebody to sponsor the logo.
You should do it either on your shin or your throat.
I'm not doing it on my throat, and I'm not doing it on my shin.
If you get to 2,500 by the end of the week, I'll put $50 in.
Do that shin, bro. That shin hurts like a bitch. Do that
Yeah, do the shin.
Do the shin.
Do the
Shut
shin.
up, French. You ain't
Shin.
helping.
Yeah, you can have
Do
the
the
wings
shin.
going down the
All
side.
right, here,
of your
listen.
calf.
Okay, French. Here, if you can get Jesse Tanner
The
to
sword down
sponsor
in
the
middle.
tattoo, okay? If you can get him to sponsor the tattoo, I'll get it on my shin.
All right, I'll have to talk to him.
Because he's going to get free publicity because we're going to be out there recording it live
Yeah.
while we do it.
Okay. All right, well then you know how to hit me up. I hit my boy up. I hit him up.
Wow.
So,
I mean, you may
shit.
still get a charge, though, but
but no, because we'll tip him, of course.
Hey, but you got to get it on the leg that's not broken.
Not on my leg to cover my scar.
Nah, you don't get the.
So I got to get it on my left leg.
Yeah.
Fuck, it's gonna hurt. Like
Yeah.
Anywhere on that fucking shin. Anywhere on that shin.
No, see, because he tried to use the Terminator leg to get out of it. That's not gonna help you.
Wait, which leg was the broken one?
Hey, just to let you know. Hey, homie, just to let you know.
Yeah.
If you're covering up a scar, you know how many scars I got.
Right.
Like my zipper belly, when I got shot, I got that whole scar. That hurt like a motherfucker, dude.
Yeah.
My whole belly hurt like a bitch. When you go over scars, it hurts worse.
Oh,
dude.
great! Your wife just tagged Jesse in this, saying, "Jesse Tanner, you need to watch this." Listen, I'll tell him right now. If he'll sponsor the tattoo, the XFL STL talk show, the DCS talk show, we will come down there and we will broadcast it live.
It'll be one Universal Productions.
Why he tattoos me?
Definitely.
If and then I'll make sure that he gets a tip.
Yeah.
No, I get you. No, I feel you. He'd probably be game. I'm serious. Like,
Fuck.
I mean, he'd probably be game.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my boy Jesse and Self-Inflicted Studios, dude. He'd probably be game. I mean, I know the owner and all of them.
Quit giving out free plugs, you bastard.
So yeah. So
Hey, dude. Hey,
if he does,
hey, homie. I'm telling you right now.
if he does that,
Yeah, they probably do it. They probably do it.
Hold on, French. Go on,
if
Damien.
he does this,
Right.
it has to be on your normie leg.
Oh, I said I will put it on my left leg.
Your normie leg.
I will put it on my leg that
not
doesn't
your
have the scar.
Terminator leg,
Now, I'll
your
put it on
normie leg.
I'm going to put it on the opposite leg anyways.
So
The
everybody.
sword has to go down your shin.
Oh, fuck. How bad does it hurt going down the shin?
Wait. So how big is it gonna be?
I don't know.
Yeah, because I don't
sized
want
it.
him to. I don't want him to bitch out and try to get
We'll
something.
do it 3x3.
No.
Okay, hey, Spurgeon.
Yeah.
Hey,
Before
here's another
that.
spot that's gonna suck dick. Okay, so I know you have no need for shit. You can get shit.
Do what? Yeah, I don't
The
have
only other spot that I know that I honestly don't have now. My ankles are covered.
Right.
Everything's covered. I got my hands, my head, my fucking everything's covered. The only thing I ain't done is my ass cheeks, my dick, and the top of my feet.
Right.
So out of all those, I know my boy ain't gonna tattoo your dick. He ain't gonna do that.
Well, first
So
of all,
that's
what
not
is
the
that?
question. Top of your foot.
The only people that need the
Top of
money
your
for that.
foot.
I'm not doing the top of the foot. I'll do the shin.
The only other spot that I know that sucks dick is the top of the foot.
Hey,
Top of the foot hurts, dude. I heard that hurt.
My wife told me
All
that,
your
so-
blood, all your shit goes to the bottom of your feet when you're getting it.
But I want people to
That's
see it,
true.
though. I want
But-
people to see
You
it.
wear flip flops all the time. You
Yeah, but I can tell you right
yeah.
now, so I have a friend who has a couple tattoos, and he didn't think the top of his foot was anything. He also has a really high pain tolerance.
I think it just depends on the person, man. Some people have high, like me. I can sit there for like 2, 3, maybe 4 hours and not be phased. I could be good. Where I've seen people, they can't sit there 30
Now,
minutes straight.
the blues tattoo I have, that's 3x3.
That's a
So
decent
I'll get
size.
that size on
That's
my
a
shin.
decent size.
That's
I say
it.
4x4.
No, I'm not getting 4x4. Shut up, you idiot. All right, so French, you work on that. You see?
Hey, I'll put in on it if he can make the sword the length of your shin.
That's going to be covering my whole shin.
I'll put
Correct.
in on it. I'll put in on it.
Why'd I call you French?
Oh my god!
Right now, it's basically
We'll do
hey,
that
it's
today.
the entire calf.
Here it
tattoo.
goes. Now, French's wife just commented, I have the top of my foot, and it's not bad.
I mean, I got. Wow.
Dude, my girl's a Dallas bitch though. She's a little different.
That is true. She is different. Natasha is a different breed, boy. I wouldn't want to meet her in a dark corner because she'd whoop somebody's ass. She said under
But as far as you, me knowing you as a person, bro, it's gonna have to be your shin, your throat, fucking your dick.
to your throat.
But I know my boy ain't gonna tattoo your dick. He ain't gonna tattoo your dick.
I'm not tattooing my penis.
You have nothing to tattoo.
Right. You already know that, French. I mean, how many swinging parties did we have as kids?
Wow.
As kids.
What's up?
Wow.
How many parties did we have as kids? Now, you want to hear stories.
You see,
Swinging parties, that's children.
This-
dressed it up like
This
We all
guy
put our trike keys in a bowl.
Oh, this guy here can tell you. We could tell you some stories. The shit that me and this dude did.
I'm sure.
Right?
but
Yeah, we got. Surprised we're still alive. On some of the
every
stuff
time
that
you
we
tell
did.
me a story, I'm surprised you're alive. So
All right, French. So you guys hear it right now. So French is going to talk to his boy Jesse Tanner. What's his tattoo shop?
Self-inflicted studios.
Right, which would be it's right out there by my house, so that'd be fine.
Isn't there 2 or 3 locations for self-inflicted?
He's got quite a few.
It's one off of I think.
French, where does he have them at?
It's one downtown. I've seen downtown.
What's up?
Where does he have all of his shops at?
There's one on Washington Ave, downtown St. Louis on Washington Ave.
That's the one I'm thinking about.
Yeah. Where else?
Yeah. And my boy Jesse Trainer is at the Self-Inflicted Studios in St. Peter's.
Right. So that's where we would do it at.
Street,
right,
okay.
right down the street from our house. So that's where we do it at. So you talk to Jesse, see if he would want to sponsor it. We will come out. We will video it live. And I'll get it. If he says he'll sponsor it, I'll get it on my shin.
Nah, man, that shit's going to be
Okay.
glorious.
All right, brother. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Get hold of it, brother.
Yep.
All right. Bye.
Man, after
So you have that friend that you know that you cannot talk to for years, but then
Yeah.
you call him up and it's like you
Yeah.
guys have never missed a beat. That's him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my man.
Yeah, I got a few of those.
Yeah. So
I got a couple.
did I really just say I'm gonna get a tattoo on my shin?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
I think it should be right at the end of your knee. It's like like this part right here.
So have the sword come to the end of my knee.
Have the sword start at the like at that bone. You can feel that bone up top.
Yeah, yeah.
That's where it should start. It should go down your shin, and then the wings come off the sides on that meaty part.
Oh, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, that's the point. You lost a bet.
It's gonna hurt like a bitch.
Seabiscuit just down for you getting fucked up. That's all.
I mean, I will videotape your pain any day. I will be there in a heartbeat. I will take off. Like, I will take a vacation day if I have to.
Can you imagine we've been talking for over an hour?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, I mean, we haven't done this in 3 weeks, so I'm
That's
surprised
true.
we haven't been talking for 3 hours. And
That's
we're just
true.
Still sitting here.
What else do we want to talk about? Do we want to wrap it up
I think we should wrap it
and then
up.
come
I
back
mean,
to
you're probably
Monday?
tired.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been a long day, man.
It has.
Long
It's been
day.
a very long day.
I mean, it's also been great though being back because we haven't done this in 3 weeks, and
Yeah.
That is true. It
Yeah.
has.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't get me wrong. I've loved the XFL parties the last couple weeks that we've done them, but at the
Yeah.
same time, I've also missed this shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So-
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
guess, man. I guess I miss looking at y'all.
By the way, we've never dropped our sponsors today, even though we're supposed to be professional now.
Well, go ahead. Drop them.
I mean,
Boom.
I don't know all of them off the top of my head anymore.
Well, we got a new sponsor getting ready to start this month.
So get the old ones out the way first.
Right. Yeah. We got Joni's Pizza right there at 804 Russell.
Correct.
Go check them out.
Seabiscuit, I think they gave our pizza away by now. Like,
Yeah, I think so too.
Last week, when I thought we were going to come here, I was like, yeah, I'll just order Joni's because we were at Ballpark Village and they had really horrible service.
you were there last week, huh? You were there last week?
Well, now here's
we
what
were at
Natasha
the
said.
party last week.
Yeah, that's when I really started feeling like shit.
Yeah,
So here's what
that's
Natasha
he went
said.
home
You
and
ready?
couldn't go to work for
Look, like I said,
because he was sick.
these are stories, right? Natasha says, so here's what she said. She goes, I don't know. She goes, I don't know. I've seen you get hit in the head with the chair.
Wow.
The tattoo should be easy on the shin.
Wow.
I mean, true.
I can believe it. For
I mean,
you.
I did take 22 unprotected chair shots to my head.
I
I
don't know,
mean,
man.
wonder why he has issues.
I think the craziest shit I ever seen with him was when he took the chops, bro. That was everything.
How many chops did he take, though?
I ended
I
up
don't know.
taking 13 that night.
I think Frankie got him between Frankie and Ricky.
Oh, God, yeah.
Those are the ones that got him.
No, literally 22 chair shots.
I want to see you get one from Gary J, though.
Oh, Gary J, yeah.
I'd pay for that.
Yeah. And I got kicked in the balls that night, too. For $10.
You have to spit it that way, of course. Okay,
Oh,
cool.
man. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the D.C.S. show.
So we've got Joni's. Who else are our sponsors?
We got grocery bags with the Z.com. Just because summer is over doesn't mean you can still get those
You
spices.
still need your sauce and your flavoring.
Exactly. And where you go to grocery bags with the Z.com. All natural, all good stuff. Go check them out. Grocery bags with the Z.com. We also have at One Universal Production a best-selling author.
Correct.
Do you guys know who that is?
That is the great Linda Brown.
That is right. And you can find all of her stuff at OneNationNetworkTV.com.
I want my book, Linda.
And Amazon. And I know we will be back tomorrow One Nation Network TV on One Nation Network TV on
Thank
Facebook.
goodness it's been too long without you.
And
Oh, look at him sounding like he missed somebody.
what?
Try to be professional here. Give me a break.
Seabiscuit loves
Shit.
the abuse. He loves punishment.
Sometimes in the bedroom.
All right. And with that being said, this is the DCS show. We are out.